Welcome to Bergucci and Buffa in the morning on 790 AM and 104.3 HD2 The Ticket. Me and Cole Bergucci are here, joined by special guests, Dylan Goldman and Josh Stevens. Today we're going to be discussing some basketball. We're in the Western Conference and Eastern Conference Finals. Very excited for this. Dylan, who do you think is going to be the biggest rising star coming out of the end of this playoffs? Who's really going to be like, wow, this guy really contributed to his team?
You know, I think Devin Booker is the popular answer right now, and I totally understand. He is absolutely lighting the world on fire, and the Clippers, I think, are in for a real trouble with him, and I think it could be a quick series because of Devin Booker, but I'm going to go with Trae Young. I think Devin Booker has been in the league a little while longer. I know Trae Young was a big player coming out of Oklahoma, but I feel like as an established NBA star, he's really making his name right now in this playoffs. He really toyed with the Knicks in the first round, and I think this last series is really important for him as a development and a star player. And if he can lead the Hawks over Milwaukee and Giannis as a more experienced and more, I'd say, star-laden team, I think his star is going to rise more than anyone has. So I think Trae Young is the person to watch as we get down to 4 teams.
I really like the way he can rise to the occasion against these brutal crowds. What are you guys thinking?
I'm thinking, as a rising star, I'm thinking Giannis. I've said it over and over and over again. The Greek freak. He is so dominant, and I understand that he doesn't have the best shooting ability, but his shooting is there. It's not like Simmons, like where he can't shoot. He could make a turnaround. He can make a turnaround jumper. He can make a post fade. He can make a pull-up jumper. He can make a three-pointer. It's not there. More off seasons to come. His three-point will increase, just like LeBron's did. LeBron isn't anywhere near like the threes that Giannis is now, but Giannis will improve as a three-point shooter, and his finishing is exceptional. I'd say Giannis is the most rising player.
He doesn't choke this one out.
I feel like the most rising player is going to be DeAndre Ayton. They don't have anybody on the Clippers who can guard him, and since now they're most likely going to focus all their attention on Devin Booker, starting doing maybe a box-and-one, double teaming, this is going to leave so many one-on-one opportunities for DeAndre Ayton against who? A second-rate center. DeAndre Ayton is a top 5 to 7 center in the NBA. He doesn't get enough credit for it. He is one of the most underrated players in the NBA. He's going to go off on this Clippers team. Double-doubles every game. 20 points, 10, 15 rebounds every game. DeAndre Ayton will be the emerging star of the Western Conference Finals.
Those are all really good rising stars, but you know who I'm thinking? I'm thinking someone that no one else thinks of. I'm thinking Kevin Huerter. Kevin Huerter out of Atlanta. I didn't even know who this guy was until he did a jersey swap with Dwayne Wade. I was shocked that D-Wade even gave him his jersey, but now I understand why. The guy can hoop. He can go in and he can get a bucket. How can you say no to that? I think he's going to come up huge for Atlanta when the Milwaukee is just focusing on Trae Young and stopping him, and Kevin Huerter is going to be able to take over, and I think he could really help this Atlanta team, and I'm ready. I'm excited to see it.
All right, yeah, Kevin Huerter's definitely one of the emerging stars. He had an amazing Game 7 when Trae Young was down. He could be that second star they definitely need. But Hawks are a huge underdog in the series. I do agree with that Kevin Huerter pick. My prediction is Suns-Bucks, but Kevin Huerter will be one of the big forces for the Hawks if they do take down the Bucks.
I do agree with that. I was very shocked at Kevin Huerter's performance on Game 7. Him scoring 27, is just exceptional. Trae Young shooting 4 for 22. He just came up. He came up when it was needed. No DeAndre Hunter, no Cam Reddish for the playoffs. He needs to be that guy if they want to go to the finals.
All right, and there it is, our predictions of what players will make the best impact. You're listening to Bergucci and Buffa in the morning. We'll get to you